Good evening, Baker. It's your mayor. Hope you had a great month of October. It really was a great month for the city of Baker. And we do really want to reach out and say hello to all the cancer survivors. It was a great month for cancer survivors, and we're going to beat that disease. And we had some great events going on this month. Everybody was wearing their pink, and it was also a great month for domestic violence, and we got that word out. So I hope you had a great month. I hope your family is good. We got a lot of things going on in the city of Baker, and this evening I want to introduce you to some people that's doing some great things for us. We have with us this evening Mr. Brian Sleeth. He's the executive director of the Christian Outreach, and Ms. Jean Robinson. That's right, Robinson, and she is.
I am the Jobs for Life program director.
Yeah, she's the program director for Jobs for Life. And look, let me tell you something. These people are doing some great things. I just want to thank you for being here today.
Thank you.
And this evening, and you too. Yeah. So, Mr. Brian, just tell us a little bit about yourself and tell us a little bit about, you can start with Christian Outreach and tell us how does that play into and how does that tie into Jobs for Life?
Well, Christian Outreach began actually in 1991 as a result of trying to combat, not combat, that's the wrong word, but address the situation before the renaissance of the downtown area. There were a lot of homeless people, and so churches got together and said, how can we help these people? And so they decided to create a centralized place where people could be sent to people who know how to minister and to help those who are in need. So that's where it all began. And then over time, there have been various forms of the Christian Outreach Center. But then when I came on board in 2013, we tried to get a central vision for what is this all about. And then once Jean came on board, and she'd been a volunteer already for a few years, once we kind of came together, we figured out that with the major aspect of helping the homeless being employment, transportation, and housing, that we should focus on employment. And instead of spending money continually treating symptoms of which there is no end, if I need help with groceries, I need help with the utility bill, that what if we equipped people who can become self-sufficient to then be able to pay for all of their own needs. And so that's where that emphasis came in on employment, and then at that time also Jobs for Life came into the picture as the best tool that we saw to equip people to be self-sufficient.
Wow, so that is wow, that mission, that's a big mission statement there, and you're taking that problem head on. Tell us about Jobs for Life.
Okay. Well, Jobs for Life started in Charlotte, North Carolina, actually Raleigh, North Carolina. About over 20 years ago, a pastor and a businessman got together, and it's a unique story because it all started over a parking lot. The church needed a parking lot paved, and the businessmen came and they developed a friendship. And as they talked, they realized that the businessmen needed employees to work at his company.
Right.
And the pastor said, I've got plenty of people parked in my congregation, just like you have those trucks parked that nobody operates. So they came together and developed Jobs for Life to equip people to be ready to work.
Ready to work.
Ready to work. And it is a faith-based organization,
right?
And there's churches and faith-based organizations that actually do this program. It's an 8-week course that people will take to learn how to be good employees. It restores their dignity and the dignity of work, because a lot of times people have a different idea of what work is about, but work actually identifies their purpose and what they were created to do.
That's great. So I guess you guys out there, you're saying, there you go again, Mayor. You're bringing groups of people together. You got the faith-based people that's connecting with business owners and politicians again. God said that, we have to work together. Those are titles that really doesn't stop me from bringing people together. So tell me, how can Jobs for Life help a city like Baker?
Okay. Well, one thing it can do is equip people to become employed.
Right.
And once people are employed, they're able to take care of themselves and thrive in a community. So the community grows.
Right.
It also helps the business owners find good employees. And
Right.
so it's a win-win for both sides.
It's a win-win because a lot of those people are doing what Brian, they're sitting in those churches, and a lot of them don't have the opportunities or don't have things like transportation. A lot of them don't have internet services, and so Christian Outreach, how do they assist with the Jobs for Life to bring all that together?
Well, let me just say that, even though we're a Christian organization, we
Right.
believe in partnering and having rich, meaningful partnerships
Right.
across sectors. So we, before even coming to Baker for the first class, we're very active leaders in the community with prison reentry, with the Capital Area Reentry Coalition. Jean leads the REACT committee, which is the employment committee, where we have, state, city, all kinds of officials all coming together and other nonprofits coming together to partner. We have a relationship with probation and parole at the local and at the federal level, the court system. We lock arms with all kinds of people. And the biggest thing for us is we want to partner with people who really want to make an impact and do something. And just to tag on with what you had asked Jean about, how this will help Baker, not only changing lives and families, but I believe that, I just read a quote the other day that confirmed what I thought for so long, that an equipped workforce can be an economic driver for new businesses starting. If they look at the city of Baker and say, wow, this Jobs for Life, we can get some great employees, why don't we locate our business there? So that's where we hope we can ultimately help.
Well, that's what I'm looking for. We want to actively get people of this community and the surrounding communities involved. And if a person has an opportunity to go out and go to work, they can become they can feel like they're a part of society. In communities like ours, where the median income is not that high, it's under $60,000, we do have a lot of people that are looking for those opportunities. Now, we're not just looking for the jobs where you're making $8, $9, $10 an hour. We're looking for jobs that people can they can actually live off of.
Yes.
They can actually take care and enjoy what we call this American dream. And with 41 churches that sits in Baker and people paying and paying their dues and everything like that, I truly believe that there is a better opportunity that God to bless them. They just need to be able to know what to do. And so we gotta do that hands-on. It has to be a hands-on thing where we go out and we look for those people, and you find those people sitting in your churches. So we started a class and we did it as a pilot. So what are the plans for the future for Baker and Jobs for Life?
Okay. Well, we have our leadership team is in place. That was a good thing that came out of that pilot program, and now we are gearing up for the next year, 2020. We will be starting another class at Baker. It will be located nearby your office.
That's right.
And we will start recruiting right away, right after the new year starts. We'll start recruiting, and so anyone who may be interested in taking the class, I also want to say that this class is not just for a person that might be unemployed.
Okay.
A person that may be underemployed.
Okay.
Because the name Jobs for Life is really what it's about, a job for life.
Okay.
And so we in the class, we help people to actually identify their career goals, because it's more than just getting as you said, an entry-level job is not one that can be a livable wage.
Okay.
But we want people to actually think about their future.
All right.
And what they want, a job that they want to last forever. So we want people that are interested to call us and contact us. They can start right away. They don't have to wait until January. Contact us and let us know that they're interested, and we will definitely get back with them if they're interested in taking the class.
Thank you so much. Thank you for being here. Appreciate
you
for everything that you're doing.
Thank you so much.
Well, look, you guys, I hope that you guys enjoyed this conversation, and if you need more information, please give us a call at 778-0300. I got to pay a few bills. I'll be right back.
Calling all veterans from Baker and the surrounding areas, thank you for your service. we are inviting you to the City of Baker's annual Veterans Day program. If you have served in any branch of our military, come out and let us honor you for the service to our country. Our Veterans Day program for the City of Baker will be held on Thursday, November 7th at 11 a.m. Our guest speaker will be retired U.S. Army Colonel Clay Legrand. That's Thursday, November 7th at 11 a.m. at the Baker Municipal Center, located at 3325 Groom Road in Baker, Louisiana. Happy Veterans Day to all.
Are you looking to build or purchase a home? You need to take a hard look at Baker. Small town atmosphere that's good for families. Baker has everything you need. Shops, doctors, hospitals. It's near the airport and a stone's throw from downtown Baton Rouge. No traffic hassles and lots of community activities to be involved in. Ranked as one of the safest cities in Louisiana by Home Security Advisor, Baker and families are moving forward together.
Welcome back, Baker. I hope you enjoyed the last segment there. I thought it was a great segment. I thought it shows that the unity between the faith-based community and all the other parts of the community that work together to create opportunities for people. But look, guys, I'm just really, really excited because I have the opportunity to be sitting next to one of the top basketball coaches in Baton Rouge right now, Coach James Holmes with Baker High School, them Buffaloes, part of that herd. And how you doing? You doing all right?
Doing good. Thanks for having me
in there.
there. Yes, sir.
I know. Look, we've talked about a lot of things over the years, and I love the way that you have been able to mentor these kids and give them the attitude about winning and teach them about how great this city is. You've done a lot. Tell us a little bit about yourself, where you come from, where you originated from, and how you ended up in Baker.
I'm from a place called Bayou Gould, Louisiana. I played basketball at White Castle High School. I'm a Southern University grad. I come from parents that was educators. Mother was an educator, father an attorney. I came to Baker from Dr. Bristol's son is a very good friend of mine, and he recommended me to come work for his father, and I took the opportunity.
Yeah, you got here. How long you been the coach now? This is your third year.
I've been a head basketball coach for 16 years.
16 years.
I've been in Baker. This is my 5th year entering Baker High School.
It's your 5th year, and you've taken a team to the playoff already.
I've taken 2 basketball teams to the playoffs, to the quarterfinals, and to the second round. This year, the volleyball team has gone to the playoffs. I'm also the volleyball coach and head softball. Softball went to the playoffs last year.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about. See, you guys, this is what I'm talking about. We got a winner here, and he's teaching our kids how to win. He takes care of the kids. He supports the community. So, Coach, tell us a little bit about the Wedge Cast Tournament, and that's coming up on December 19th to the 21st. Tell us a little bit about that.
The Wedge Cast Basketball Tournament is legendary in the city of Baton Rouge. It's the oldest tournament in East Baton Rouge Parish, and we're trying to keep it going strong. This year we have 9 teams committed to playing. That's Capital High School, Crystal Ray High School, Collegiate of Baton Rouge, Bel Air, which Baker, Central, East Hippolyta participating in the Wedge College Basketball Tournament. A total of 9 teams.
9 teams. That sounds like
high school.
Yeah. That sounds like some tough teams right there. Some of the best teams you can bring to the tournament.
It's going to be some good basketball, and the Wedge College is not a round robin tournament. We will play for a championship. It will be a champion.
That's it. This has always been a great tournament, and it's going to be held, you guys, at the middle school, which is the Baker High School right now, and that's December 19th to the 21st. And look. We need people to come out and support our sports, the basketball tournament that's going on right now. We need people to come out and do that. Come to the games and support our teams. even though if you don't have anybody playing for those for Baker High right now, it's still, if you live in Baker, you need to come out and support this. So, Coach, what you guys, you got the first round bye, right? And you don't even know who we're playing first yet, right?
No, but we won't have a bye. We will play.
You will play.
We will play.
Okay. So you guys, this is going to be on December 19th to the 21st. This is going to be at the middle school, which is Baker High School right now. And remember, Wedge Kies was one of the first mayors of Baker, and also he was a track coach over in Struma, and that's why he came over to Baker, and when Baker incorporated into a city, he became one of our first mayors. So we need to get out and support this program. And Coach, you did mention that the girls volleyball team, this is the first time they've ever made the playoff.
The first time in many years.
In many years.
Many years.
Okay, and so when is you got the dates for the first game, is where it's going to be located?
The first game will be November 6th. We don't have the opponents yet.
Right.
But we know the Baker volleyball team is in the playoffs and we have one senior, and it's a sophomore-laden team.
All sophomores.
Sophomores and one junior.
Outstanding. So you guys are doing a great job down there. So listen, I just want to tell you how proud I am of you, what you do for our kids, and you are very, very passionate about teaching men, and I see now teaching women, athletics and teaching them how to compete, but do it in a positive way. Thank you for everything you do, and we just appreciate you for being here. All right, and we'll see you down there. We'll see you down there. All right, I'm looking forward to coming out on the court and helping y'all raise that trophy up down at that tournament.
Thank you.
Do your thing down there. Well, look, Baker, we got to pay a few bills. We'll be right back.
If you own or are planning to start a business, you need to take a hard look at Baker, your one-stop shop for business city licensing, services, and sensible tax rates. With low crime, it's a stone's throw from downtown Baton Rouge, the airport. It's on the river with railways. Baker is not landlocked. Plank Road presents the traffic businesses need, and Main Street offers a hometown atmosphere. Baker and business, moving forward together.
Welcome to the Baker Chamber of Commerce announcements. Come and join City Prosecutor Christopher Dussault on Thursday, November 14th at the Baker Municipality Center, located at 3325 Groom Road in Baker, Louisiana. Mr. Dussault will be hosting the second annual conference for men, boys, and the women who love them. The conference date is Thursday, November 14th and runs between 6 p.m. and 8 p.m. There will be community leaders, professionals, and members that will provide useful information, advice, and encouragement for men and boys in our community. This program can also benefit mothers of boys, wives, and others who may be interested in bettering themselves in fulfilling their key roles in life. Discussion topics include legal matters, social development, inspiration, mentorship, and more. Come join us for this much-needed information service in our community. Great door prizes will be given, food will be served. Join men and boys and the women who love them November 14th from 6 to 8 p.m. at the Baker Municipality Center, located at 3325 Groom Road in Baker, Louisiana. Christmas. Baker Christmas Parade announcement for everyone. The Christmas season is just around the corner, and the City of Baker is having our annual Christmas Parade on Saturday, December 7th at 10 a.m. To register for the Christmas Parade, call us at 225-778-0300 for more information. The parade lineup will be on Saturday morning at 9:30 a.m. at 5903, that's 5903 Groom Road, currently the Baker High School. The Christmas parade will start here at the high school and will move right on to 3325 Groom Road at our city park next to City Hall. Bring your family and come join the fun with us. Either enjoy the festivities as a participant or join the festivities by manning a float or a vehicle. Baker Christmas Parade is being held on Saturday, December 7th, starting at 5903 Groom Road at 10 a.m. Call now to register, 225-778-0300. Or speak with Miss Diane Clay if you need more information. Labor of Love. This is the Health Forum 2019 hosted by the City of Baker Prematurity Awareness Ambassador Kai Walter Black. The Baker Heritage Museum will be the location, which is 1606 Main Street in Baker. It will be held Wednesday, November 13th at 6 p.m. Guest speakers will present and refreshments will be served. Come on out and celebrate. November is Prematurity Awareness Month. Annual Senior Citizens Appreciation Luncheon. This will be hosted by Councilwoman Shauna Banks and Baker Mayor Darnell Waits. 11 a.m. until 1 p.m. on Tuesday, November 19th. The Baker Municipality Center is located again at 3325 Groom Road. RSVP by November 1st through the 15th. That's right, you have until November 15th to RSVP to Council District 02DL at brla.gov or call 225-389-8331. Now remember, all guests must be registered voters of District 2. Well, that concludes our Baker announcements for the week. Thank you for tuning in. Now back to our regular programming. Calling all veterans from Baker and the surrounding areas, thank you for your service. We are inviting you to the City of Baker's annual Veterans Day program. If you have served in any branch of our military, come out and let us honor you for the service to our country. Our Veterans Day program for the City of Baker will be held on Thursday, November 7th at 11 a.m. Our guest speaker will be retired U.S. Army Colonel Clay Legrand. That's Thursday, November 7th at 11 a.m. at the Baker Municipal Center, located at 3325 Groom Road in Baker, Louisiana. Happy Veterans Day to all.
Are you looking to build or purchase a home? You need to take a hard look at Baker. Small town atmosphere that's good for families. Baker has everything you need. Shops, doctors, hospitals. It's near the airport and a stone's throw from downtown Baton Rouge. No traffic hassles and lots of community activities to be involved in. Ranked as one of the safest cities in Louisiana by Home Security Advisor, Baker and families are moving forward together.
Welcome back, Baker. During this wrap up, I just want to talk a little bit about Mr. Elvin Howard Sr. Pancreatic Cancer Advocacy Foundation. They're doing a 3rd annual fundraiser banquet, and it's going to be at the Crown Plaza Executive Suite, and that's at 4728 Constitution Avenue. That's in Baton Rouge, and that's going to be 8th of November at 7 o'clock. So if you are in this area, they have a they don't have a number here. You can get the number off our website where you can contact this. This cancer is really one of those type of cancers that you need to catch it early. And this foundation, Mr. Elvin Howard Sr. is fighting, is building. You know, they're building, letting people know about what's going on with this type of cancer. So call us at 778-0300 if you want more information, or if you want to be a part of this Fighting to Win banquet. It's going to be at the Crown Plaza Executive Suite, like I said, Friday the 8th of November. Now listen, Baker, I want to close out tonight just telling you a little bit about what's going on and how we're going to close out the year. If you're riding around in your streets of Baker, you see now that we're about 80% done with the street rehab that we've been doing all the last 3 years here. We want to work hard before the end of the 4 years to get all the streets done. You deserve that. You guys are starting to, this place is starting to just really come alive. I want you to ride around in Baker and look at what's going on. We do have growth. We have new businesses coming into the city. I'm just really proud of how we're coming together. The unity that we've been looking for, that we've been talking about, is starting to come together. We have that unity between the different organizations, and it's starting to show that we are on our way to being a great city. We have all type of infrastructure projects that we have planned for the future to make our city better. We're working on our lift station for our sewage that runs out, to make sure that we can get the sewage out of your house and not back up. We're working on that. We have projects that we're doing for that. We're working on our cultural center on Plank Road. We started with the transit center there, that park and ride. You guys talked about that. That is going to work out. We're sitting down now to do designs on that, to work that out. And then we look forward to opening our convention center and bringing in a couple of hotels and restaurants on that side of the city. We're building infrastructure on the west side of the city in the Leland area. We have our rehab program where we're going to start doing intakes here real quick on rehabbing homes throughout the area. We're going to start in Leland. And it's just a host of other things that we're doing. So when you talk to people, make sure you let them know that you can see what's going on in Baker. Everything is not perfect. I'm not going to tell you that it is perfect, but we are working and we are building partnerships in Baker and outside of Baker. So if you're looking at Baker, if you're looking for somewhere to live, somewhere that you want to be safe, take a look at Baker. Come down to our city, come down and just talk to me, and we can talk about you moving here, moving your business here, because this is the place to be. And don't forget about everything that's going on with the zoo. That is going to be a destination place, and we are that powerhouse for North Baton Rouge. So I just want to thank everybody that's putting in the work for us, all the volunteers that we have. I want to thank the Chamber of Commerce and all the people who work behind the scenes to push Baker forward and to move it forward. And remember, as long as we stay together, we're going to move forward. And as long as we remember that God is in charge, there's not going to be an issue with where we're going. So those of you who don't live in Baker and you're looking at us from a distance, keep watching us, because here we come. You guys have a great month. And I'm telling you that we are Baker Strong always. Love y'all.